sexual-oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Listener discretion is advised. Listener discretion is advised. This is LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician and an addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, we welcome to the show David Roos and Melissa Roos, both obviously married or a grotesque brother and sister couple. They have generously donated $15,000 to the Tsunami Relief Fund, and they were our high bidder for our big tsunami relief thing, where you bid the highest, you come in, and you do a night here on LoveLine.
Here they are.
We also had somebody match their bid, or maybe David matched. I think David matched Tom's bid.
Right.
He's just in first, and Tom will be in later on. Not tonight, but in the week. So it's your $15,000 and your moment to shine. Nice to see both of you.
Great to be here.
We went to dinner with the lovely couple before we came out here tonight because
at Carolla's restaurant.
Yes,
Shake Corolla.
While not necessarily stipulated in the deal, we thought it's the least we could do. And I've been thinking about you, Drew, and I've been thinking, oh, if Drew's smart, he would have given some undisclosed amount to the Red Cross by now. But, the thing about, what I love about Drew, I got to say a couple things about Drew. Drew is brutally honest. I will give him that, and not in a way that tells you you're fat or you got a bad haircut, but he can't lie, which is nice. There's a handful of people that can't lie, and that's a good thing because you always know you're going to get the straight answer. Now, last time we were talking about this, I said I gave $3,000. David and Melissa gave $15,000. What did you give? And Drew said nothing. Now, and then I said, well, give it to the Red Cross. Now, what'd you give, Drew?
I'm going to my charity Saturday night and double down. That's what I said. I said I'm going to double down the charities that I normally give to.
Nothing
to tsunami relief.
Remember the... Drew, didn't cross your mind that they were coming in tonight?
It did cross my mind. It did.
Didn't want to cover yourself with just some sort of nominal, like $50. So you can say,
but that's
just so you could say I gave. I don't need to talk about it.
That's lying.
Really?
That's lying.
All
yeah,
right.
I don't do that.
We should take our hats off to Dr. Drew, everybody. Took a lot of guts not to give anything to the Tsunami Fund. Wow, Drew. Brazen,
Standing by
the way.
my principles.
You're like a serial killer.
I'm going to give to the organizations that I normally support, and I'm going to double down on that.
Don't remember the discussion we had about this?
Yeah, I went home and had a long talk with my wife. She goes, we're going to give to these ones that we always give to. So, all right.
Wow. Drew. Uncomfortable.
But honest.
Honest, but boy.
At least he gives.
I give every year to these, and these are things I'm passionate about.
Yeah,
so There you go.
Because I'm sure a lot of the local charities
are losing stuff to the tsunami relief.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh, David, please do not help this man bail his horrible rowboat to hell out. Jesus. Red Cross, Drew. Huh? No? All right.
I'll give $50 to make you happy. Some nominal, ridiculous.
I gave $3,000. I gave $3,000.
It's all PR to the tsunami. Now David needs to pay to get here.
What about David?
Well, David needs to get on the show here.
Oh, all right. Drew, I'm just. I admire you in a certain way. I mean, in a certain way. In a certain way, I admire it.
It's good.
Yeah, I admire it. I really do in a certain way. Weird way.
A certain way.
In a certain way.
I got it. Certain way, okay.
Yeah, because I thought for sure, I was thinking about all week, I thought, oh, Drew's got to come up with something. He's going to have the guy sitting right across, $15,000 man and woman, I should say, sitting, not that that's one person, that it's a couple here. All right. Huevos, Drew. Bravo. I want to applaud Drew for that. All right. So, what were we talking about? We're going to let these guys talk about anything they want to talk about, by the way. And Drew, actually, according to my strategy, you shouldn't be allowed to talk tonight.
That's something to that.
If you think about it.
Unless David appoints me.
Oh, David, yeah, you could anoint Drew your official mouthpiece.
Oh, no, just if he indicates I should speak.
Yeah.
It's his wish.
You should really control the show, David. You should decide which calls to take, which calls to drop.
Well, I think the first thing that we should do is shut your mic off.
Oh my God.
Yes. Chris, the man has spoken.
Shut my mic.
Good. There we go. That's much.
Yeah.
What a relief.
Peace and quiet.
Yes, indeed.
Let me say
what?
Back up.
No,
back up.
The man has not said back up.
Back
you
up,
can keep
back
talking.
up.
Just
All
the mic has got to be.
I'll say it from here. threatening to shut my mic was like when I was suspended in high school. Oh, I have to stay home for 3 days?
Yeah,
That's punishment? Fantastic. I will be watching a Get Smart marathon. You guys hit the trig books.
Nice.
That
Great.
is what shutting my mic would do for me.
Trigonometry.
Yeah, well, I said you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I took basic math.
Right. Got it.
Actually, high school math, which is somehow more demeaning. Unless you're in junior high.
High school arithmetic.
No, it's high school math.
Good.
Arithmetic actually,
That was up the scale.
I think would have been a step up. The difference between math and arithmetics, I think the difference between a dead end and a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Better to have the arithmetic.
In high school, I had to take business math, which basically was how to balance a checkbook for,
really?
Adam was
for
begging
an
for
entire
that.
semester.
Adam was begging for that.
But at least they gave it a nice euphemism so your self-esteem wasn't crushed, like me taking high school math. Business math sounded like, well, she's going to be running a Fortune 500 company. Oh, they know. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, that stuff doesn't fly in the school you're in. Ironically, would work nicely if you were in another school somehow. But in your school, everyone knows it's, retard math. Oh, retard math. That's
what you took.
Business math. Oh, retard math.
Yeah.
Right.
Translate.
In junior college, they don't disguise the retard math very well because what's the basic class?
They just call it junior college math.
Well, the basic entry-level class should be Math 100, right?
Yes.
Well, they've got Math 91, Math 92. When you get below 100, it's definitely retard math.
something.
Yeah, why not
Tells
just
you
start
something.
it at 100?
It's junior college.
Well, they did-
know,
they
but
had
why
to
do they have
find
to
it.
kick themselves in their nuts that way, you
Well,
know?
I guess
Respect
math-
that in a certain way.
Math 100 was too hard for some people, so they had to find a simpler class.
I was one of those people.
All right.
I very well would have been, but I had the dignity to pull myself out of that wretched place. So we're going to take some phone calls tonight. Seth Green is coming in tomorrow night. Unclear. Did he donate money to the tsunami relief,
We'll
or is
find
he
out.
just going to be on the Family Guy another season?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Find out tomorrow night. I arrived from Charlotte early this morning. I have to complain a little bit about flying. Well, I dug into this last week a little bit. I thought maybe things had changed. I was trying to catch a few Z's on the plane, as I've been known to do. My regiment is have a Bloody Mary at the NASCAR bar that's in the
Charlotte.
airport. Yeah, in Charlotte. Then hop on the plane, glass of red wine, and then lean the chair back, see if I can catch 40 minutes of unmolested sleep before we hit the turbulence. I was tuning around the stations and hit the classical station on the airline station and thought, oh, it's right in the middle of some nice Bach or something. And I thought, this is relaxing. I laid down for about 3 plucks of a violin string, and then the blowharp, then Winchester, comes on. That was Pachelbel's canon and D-flat major. Actually getting into the composer, the guy who the Philharmonic, where it comes out of. At minute 25, and I'm just standing there, just moon-eyed, and steam coming out of my ears. And I thought, there's not one station that can just play some. Shouldn't there be a sleeping station on the plane? Shouldn't there be one
the
out
iPod
of the
Shuffle?
No, I don't want to advertise them, but one out of the 14 goddamn stations that's on the thing should just have a babbling brook, just a little water trickling, and because don't most people want to sleep on a plane?
That is a great note.
If the flight is 4 hours plus, what percentage of the folks on the plane are going to attempt to catch a few Z's? I would say over 50%. And you're not causing any trouble. You're not asking for booze. You're not hitting the thing with the picture of the chick on it.
Because airlines don't work like television. They don't have 14 guys giving the notes to the airline executives making the choices.
But they can't. I got to figure this out. They have they have a Nashville station, a Texas station, a country station. They have all different kinds. They have 15 different types of country station.
Sleeping station.
What are people trying to do on a plane?
Yeah, you're right.
Why not just have one? It's just that babbling brook. It's just that thing, and like Enya's in the back. She's in the back, like yelling, "Go to bed." Enya's singing, "Go to sleep," and there's just a babbling brook. You. And imagine how fast you would fall asleep if you did get a little of that babbling brook in you. And then once that fires up, that's a great porn name, by the way, Babbling Brook.
Enya.
Or Enya. Anya. Yeah. Yeah, just you're not, especially in first class. You're not getting the freebies.
Right.
You're not eating. You're not bugging people. You're just out. I mean, imagine what a windfall would be
for the plane,
for the airline if everyone just passed out and the stewardess just sort of sat there watching everyone sleep. Why not? Why not coax them to do it? I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Has this? And now here's the question: has this never come up? And you got to believe there's been 100 airlines that have been going on for 50 years. Is it never come up?
Is it such a terrible expense to do that, or does it cost nothing?
You have 14 other stations.
But no, that.
This station I'm listening to, you got to hire Winchester to do the VO. Yeah. No, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
Why not? Now, here's the thing. Does somebody pitch this and somebody goes, no, we can't do it, or the pilot will fall asleep and will go right in the Rocky Mountains?
Nobody giving notes.
Somebody's got to do this. Every airline should have one sleeping station. 6-hour flight. You know, most people are strung out and hung over. Just they want to lean back.
Why don't you establish your own airline and have as part of that a key sort of marketing plan of promoting
Drew, how long have I been screaming about this?
A while.
Yeah. Just tonight, it feels like it's been years.
Yeah.
All right, should we go to the phones?
Let's do that.
All right, let's speak to Martin, who's 23. Martin?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What's up?
Actually, I have a question for Dr. Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I was having sex with a girl, and she, basically she peed on me.
Yeah.
During intercourse.
I'm sorry?
During intercourse.
During intercourse, yes. And she apparently thought she was having an orgasm, as well, I think she was, too. I hope she was. But she didn't know she peed on me at the time.
Right.
But due to the smell, I knew for a fact that she did. And due to the wetness.
It's nice enthusiasm there. I knew it.
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, and shortly after that, she was a little embarrassed for like a couple days, and we talked about it a couple times. But after that, we were taking a shower, and she brought it up to me, and she said she reminded me of it, and she was kind of turned on about it, and she asked me if she wanted or if I wanted her to do it to me again.
Huh.
And
this went from interesting to bogus.
Really?
No,
I'll go with it.
Don't do that?
I'll go with it.
Not bogus.
All right.
She peed on purpose?
Yeah, she didn't pee on purpose. It was orgasmic incontinence. And then she turned that around and said, now I'm going to do it on purpose.
Well, maybe she meant in the shower.
Well, no. While we were in the shower, we were talking about it, and
yeah. I remember that part from 10 seconds ago. But she talking about urinating on you?
She wanted to do it to me again because apparently afterwards, she found out that I was.
I know again.
You were what?
I know again, but not in the shower.
Yeah, but afterwards.
Basically, she wanted to do it again. She wanted to pee on me again.
I know she can't. He can't make the distinction between the shower and intercourse.
Yes, I know.
Even though I said, well, maybe she wanted to pee on you in the shower. Yeah, we were talking about it in the shower, but she said she wanted to do it again. Yeah, maybe she meant in the shower. Yeah, that's right. She said again.
Again.
Yeah, I know, but maybe wanted to do actually in the shower. That's right. She wanted to do it again. Can't make that distinction. I know it wasn't in the shower. I know that's not what she's talking about, but can't he just appease me a little bit and just go, she didn't mean in the shower. She meant in the sack. Can't do it? Impossible?
Impossible.
Martin, do you not know what I'm talking about when I said maybe she wants to do it to you in the shower?
All right, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, she wanted to do it again regardless, whether it be in the shower or not.
All right. Is it that she wants to have another orgasm of such intensity that she pees and that felt good to her? Or did you react to it in some way that she wanted to do it for you again?
I'm thinking she wanted to do it because it turned her on afterwards, after she did it.
What turned her on? What?
Maybe the fact that I was trying to convey to her that it was okay. I was trying to make her feel not embarrassed about the fact that she did it.
No, you went overboard.
And maybe she's misreading it now, thinking that's something you want.
Okay.
All right. Here's the deal.
You want baby. It was cool. Yeah. It was a turn on. I dug it. I never had it before, and now. This is like a bad sitcom. Right. Three's Company goes scat, which is now she thinks now she's saying to her friends, I don't want to do it, but he's almost forcing me to urinate on him. I guess it's his thing. I don't want to lose him, so I feel like I have to pee on him. Yeah.
Well, the first time she asked me in the shower, I also told her that I was a little uncomfortable doing that, and she was very persistent about it. And
all right, let me ask a couple questions.
Okay.
Is she had any kids?
No. No kids.
Does she have incontinence during the day when she laughs or sneezes?
As far as I know, I don't think so.
Okay. And she ever done this before with anybody else?
She says she hasn't.
All right. And so now there's no problem. So what is the what's
bogus?
The, yeah, what's
I
the
don't
question?
know. No, I'm with Martin. I believe you, Martin.
But what's the question? What do we?
My question is that normal? Like, I mean, is that
See?
Is that normal's not a
Yeah, it's
question.
not a question, Martin. See?
Yeah, all right. Martin, bogus? Come on, buddy.
It's really not bogus. I promise it's not.
Well,
bogus.
then there's some version of you. This is a friend of yours problem or something.
No, it really happened to me. I'm just curious. Like, she was quite persistent after it happened about like wanting to do it to me again, and I'm
all right.
kind of weirded out about it.
You're not into it.
No, not at all. And
Okay.
I
all
think
right,
it's.
fine.
I think
Tell her
it's.
you're not into
Yeah,
it.
I think that'll put a stop to it. I don't think she's into it either. I think she just sort of was tantalized by it, and the way you reacted, was sort of confusing to her.
Dr.
Yeah.
Drew, can she control it?
It's called female orgasmic incontinence.
Well,
So, I mean, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Well, it may not. It may never happen again. That may have been just a one-time thing for her. We'll see. But they seem to be going down the path of volitional urination. Like, you want me to pee on you? Here we go. So, kind of a
if
non-question.
you do that, do it in the shower.
yeah.
Yeah, back to the shower again.
Yeah.
But I know. But she wanted to ask me. She asked me if I could do it again. No.
Yeah, it's awesome. Maybe she wanted to pee on you in the shower. No, she wanted to do it again. I know. Maybe she wanted to do it in the shower. No, she wanted to do it again. I say, I've said it many times, I will put our callers up against any other radio show's callers in a stupidity competition. We will win hands down. That's national or local.
Yep.
For the record,
Understand?
I listen to the show, but I've never called it.
You've never called it.
Right.
But we did speak to you on the phone one time.
Technically.
After you made your generous $15,000 pledge. I could do the math, Drew, and figure out how much more he gave than you did. It wouldn't take.
Wouldn't
I
take
think
much.
that's infinity.
Wouldn't take much. Thank you.
You wouldn't need the
Thank you,
junior
David.
college math or even the high school math for that.
Meg, Huevos, size of Texas. Meg, 21.
Yeah?
What's up?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry, I'm just surprised. Yes, I have a question about orgasming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can only get one when I'm on top of my boyfriend or when I'm masturbating, and I don't understand why.
Because you're able to sort of find the spot that causes that to happen and be in control of that. You're way ahead of your peers, the fact that you can have an orgasm at all during intercourse,
Yeah.
and especially at your age. That's unusual. It's good.
It's a little
Right?
Yeah, it's just a little disconcerting, though, because it makes me feel a little less intimate toward my partner.
Why?
Because he can't give one to me. I've never had an orgasm given to me by a guy.
You just
All right.
said you were on top during
Meg,
sex, didn't
most
you?
women do not have an orgasm during intercourse at all. Okay?
Okay.
Most women. Now, the fact that you're able, especially at your age, that's mid-20s is when women sort of gain that capacity, but most still never do.
Whoa, didn't you say you could have one if you're on top
Yeah,
of
but
the
he's
guy?
saying that he's got to deliver it to her, that she's able to do it sort of like on her own using him,
Yeah.
but for him to deliver it to her, to make her have one.
Oh, cry me
Yeah.
a river. Jesus Christ. You had nothing else to complain about? Your life is so perfect that that he's not, the UPS guy packing an orgasm? You see the
just
brown
wondering if there's
van
something
pull up
wrong
in
with
front of your vagina? Please. You're having an orgasm while you're on top of your man. Do you know
During intercourse.
how far ahead of the game you are? You sicken me. You know what it's like? You know what I feel like? I feel like a fat chick when a thin chick talks about having to lose 5 pounds. I just want to strangle her. Take your mighty girth and just pummel her into the ground. So obnoxious when chicks who weigh like 118 pounds are like, yeah, over the holidays I really porked up. I'm 5'10". I really should be, I should be about 110 and I'm about 118. So I'm going to see if I can. It's just you want to strangle people to do that. Yes. It's like these people go, well, I have an addiction to chocolate. God, really? I'm struggling with the bottle. You got addiction. You're eating
And the needle.
I got the needle. I'm chasing the dragon. You're chasing Hershey's Kisses. Really? That's a problem? Yeah, that's my addiction. Shut up. Your addiction. I don't like that. I don't think people do that. I'm angry.
You're Mr. Excitement.
I'm Mr. Excitement. That's right. Dax,
Hey,
you're 17?
yes,
Dax the chick?
yes, Actually,
All
my
right.
name is Jed Z. I called in a few weeks ago. You weren't there. You were broke down on the highway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, threw a belt
Drew's
on the
blind caller.
Mini Cooper.
Oh, the blind caller, yes.
Oh, I may have heard this, except for I was. Oh no! Wait a minute. You know what I heard? I heard a horrible foreign guy saying, "No, cannot leave car. No, that's $10. $10." Oh God! You guys are from Seattle. God help you if you need anything from a gas station in Southern California other than a Snickers bar. And
that. Are you
even
kidding?
that's basically anal rape. But look, if you went to a gas station in Southern California and said, "Look, Habib, here's $100. Could I have a gas?" No, cannot. No, no. That's everybody. Every goddamn guy who works at a gas station here in Southern California is just, first off, colossal a-hole. And I don't know who runs these things and who franchises these things. I mean, I see the commercials. I know I'm going on a tangent here, but I see these Union 76 commercials. I got redheaded Murph out there wanting to check the dipstick. You want me to check the tranny fluid too while I got the hood open? Really? Never seen that guy. All I got is super evil stink eye foreigner guy. Just no, put the money in drawer. No, that cannot. Car broke down at the gas station. I was like, is the mechanic here? No, it's not. Oh, okay. Well, my car doesn't run. I just want to leave it here. No, have to move. It doesn't run. No, you cannot leave there. It's in the gas station. Well, when's the mechanic coming? He comes tomorrow. Okay, so I got to leave it here, and then he can look at it. It's $10. It's $10. I'm broken down. I'm not going to the nightclub. You idiot. It's $10. Really, the punishment we take for living in Southern California, and it's not like you fill up once a year.
Right.
Every goddamn week you have to go get punished by these a-holes. And my question is who's franchising these places? What about Chevron? What about Union 76?
Why isn't there some quality control?
Why is there anyone saying, no, you can't verbally abuse the customers? I mean, I'm going to buy McDonald's, and here's what I'm going to do. First off, new menu, chimichangas. That's it. And secondly, everyone that comes in, I yell at them.
Yes.
Would that work?
Yes.
Could you do that?
No.
What goes on with gas stations?
You're right.
How does, Unical, how do they do it? How does Chevron do it? I mean, I've seen your crappy commercials. Everyone's wearing a bow tie and can't get your windshield fast enough, but you come out to Los Angeles, you get yelled at by foreigners.
You're right.
How does that work? Can somebody do something about it?
Great question.
All right.
Great question.
These are all very provocative questions I raise. Jesus, you guys are from Seattle. Don't ever move out here.
They come here all the time, though. They see bands down here.
Yeah, all right. You
visit.
come down for a weekend, you catch a band, but you don't get the ass kicked out of you by the guys at the gas station over and over and talking through the sliding box. He's standing behind 6 inches of Lexan. You got your head stuffed into a box. No, that's Milky. No, Snickers. No, fun size. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Then he won't drop it in. You have a Jag parked out there. He's not going to drop the 59-cent Snicker bar in there until you drop the $5 in there because, that's my thing. I pull the Jag up to the 76 station. I get Habib to drop in the Snickers, and then I head for the Mexican.
Laugh like
Mexican border.
Mexican border, sure.
Mexican border. Police chase me all the way to the border. Helicopters going. It's like a video game. It's awesome. Yeah, they couldn't even give you just the quiet dignity of just dropping the bar in there.
No.
All right.
No.
A-holes.
I didn't realize how angry I was with the franchises. You're right. That's where we should.
What's Unical doing? What are those retards doing? Turning a blind eye to all the idiots they franchise their gas stations to, and Chevron and all of them. Thank you. Yes. Could you imagine any other business running this way?
No.
With a franchise like this? Imagine the McDonald's equivalent to that. Just think about what you'd be getting.
This is the cable companies syndrome. We have to buy gas.
Yeah.
We have an alternative.
Yeah. We'll say thank you when we come up with an alternative fuel source. Until then, it's F you. Pump your own gas and drop the 5 in before we drop the Snicker bar in. That's all. All right, let's take a break. What? She did accidentally pee on boyfriend during sex. Lied on purpose.
Lied and said she did it on purpose.
Oh.
So it's a follow-on to that other call. Sophia?
Yeah.
That's right? That's what happened? Yeah.
Hi.
Well, the thing is like when I heard it, I was just like, it reminded me of what I did because like I don't know, I don't know if it's because he had like a big penis or something like that, but I would actually pee on him and it would leave like a puddle on the bed.
All right, hold on.
All right.
All right, we're going to talk more about this.
And then we got
after the
poor Dax, who made the mistake of reminding me of something.
break. Yes, of
And
anything,
then-
of something. She said she was blind, and you went nuts.
Yeah. Oh, she's blind. Yeah. All right. Melissa and David are both here tonight. They very generously gave $15,000 to the tsunami relief fund that we were doing some weeks back, and have earned themselves the right and privilege to come on the show tonight and watch me yell at foreigners for a whole 2 hours.
And franchisees.
And franchisees, yes. Just imagine the McDonald's equivalent
That's a
to those
great point.
a-holes with that. What would
And
that
I'm-
menu be like? What would the bathroom? Well,
Right.
the bathroom
wouldn't work.
It'd
There
be
would be no
academic.
bathroom.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to use
It'd
it.
be condemned.
Yeah, you understand you can't use the bathroom in any
Gas
Southern
station, Southern
California
California.
gas station. All been
No.
out of order for 9 years. They don't want you.
Everyone.
Yeah, they're not out of order. They just don't want you using them because there's nothing in it for them. You just leave a little tinkle behind and use a paper towel. And of course, that doesn't put money in their pockets.
Right.
All right, Drew.
Here you go.
We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Please hold.
LoveLine is brought to you by Playboy. Why put Paris Hilton and the 25 sexiest stars in the same issue, along with our annual music poll and Debbie Gibson's pictorial? After 3 months of winter, we figured you could use some thawing out. March Playboy on newsstands now.
Hey, LoveLine fans, be sure to listen all next week as we will be giving out the new iPod Shuffle every night and certificates for you to download 20 songs from iTunes. And here's how it's going to work. Every night we will be playing random iTunes artists coming out of the breaks, and at the beginning of the show, Adam and I will read the iPod Shuffle artist and song of the night. When you hear that song, be the first to call in and mention the iPod Shuffle, and you will win. I got to tell you, I'm actually very excited about this. These iPod Shuffles are cool. My kids are dying for one of these. Well, now I've got one, and I love it.
I'm very excited.
Gary is very excited because Subway restaurants' new fresh toasted subs are here. Like the Chipotle chicken and bacon double cheese melt or the chicken bacon ranch. Toasted subs can also defrost his tongue from this pole, like so. Here you go.
Uncle.
The new hot fresh toasted subs are here. Subway. Eat fresh.
What a ride. Twists, turns.
Imagine a love life that exciting.
What?
Trojan Man!
Trojan Man!
Greetings, thrill seekers! Put on your seatbelts and say hello to the new Trojan Twisted Pleasure Condom!
That's exciting!
A uniquely twisted shape for mutually stimulating sensations. It's patented!
What do you think?
Who won't have to twist my arm?
Thanks, Trojan Man.
New from America's most trusted condom, Trojan Twisted Pleasure. Pleasure you want, protection you trust. My job is done here!
Every day, 10 children are killed by gunfire.
Where have all the children gone? Long time passing. Where have all the children gone? Long time ago. Where have all the children gone? Gone to graveyards one by one. Oh, when will we ever learn? Oh, when will we ever learn?
The killing won't stop unless you help stop it. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT to find out what you can do. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Oh, when will we ever learn?
A public service message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
What's the frequency count at the shop? Been so drained.
Hi, this is Mike Mills and Peter Buck of REM for RAD, Rockers Against Drunk Driving. You know, it's okay to rock and roll and party. Just let someone else do the driving. Please don't drink and drive, and don't drive with someone else who's been drinking. Thank you.
What's the frequency count at the shop? Been so drained.
Hey, what are you doing after the game?
Well, there's a big party at Jason's. His parents are out of town and there's gonna be plenty to drink.
I think I'll pass.
You're gonna pass up a party?
Well, it sounds more like trouble than a party.
Make the right choice. Underage drinking always means trouble. It's dumb, dangerous, and illegal.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
I'm gonna stay out of trouble.
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
If you're between the ages of 12 and 18, you're invited to play our Name That Theme Song Challenge. Just listen to the following songs and try to identify the popular TV shows they come from. Number 1. Number 2.
Come and knock on our door. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you.
3.
Days gone by. It's the bigger love.
4.
Give it up. Give it up! You got to give it up for the brother!
And 5.
Sweet Valley, Sweet Valley.
Now, if you can name 2, you know your TV. If you can name 3, you're a certified TV master. If you can name 4 or more, you probably need to get off the couch and get outside.
Run, walk, jump, pedal, paddle, blade, board, kick, dribble, spike. Get up, get out.
A public service message brought to you by the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports and the Ad Council.
Guarantee they don't turn right on red.
Yeah, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dear friend Seth Green in here tomorrow night. David Roos in here tonight, along with his beautiful wife, Melissa. We went out, had some dinner with the loving couple this evening because they were generous enough to donate $15,000 to the Tsunami Relief Fund. And for that, they've earned the right and the privilege to come hang out here at LoveLine tonight. And also, Tom Burbine is going to be in here, who actually David matched Tom's, and David and Melissa matched Tom's generous $15,000 offering. So that's 2. That's 30 grand, and should go a long way over there. All right, we ready, Drew?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Back to Sophia.
Sophia?
Yeah.
So you're 18.
Yeah.
And you whizzed on a guy.
Yep.
During orgasm?
2, actually. 2 guys.
2 guys.
2 guys.
Wow. Double.
Yeah, I know.
Double teamed.
You sure it's
same
whiz?
time?
Huh?
Same
Not
time?
the same time. No. No, 2 different guys.
I call it a
Different
DP.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, 2 different times.
Mm-hmm.
You sure it's you whizzed and didn't have an ejaculation?
No. No.
How are you sure?
I know.
I would have known.
How do you know?
What do you mean? Because he didn't. What do you mean? They didn't.
There's
No,
something
no,
called,
no,
she doesn't
she-
know what I'm talking about.
No, I know. Drew, what Drew, sweetie, hold on. I speak fluent tar.
Okay, good.
Sophia,
Huh.
this is Adam speaking, sweetie.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie. Big Bad Drew with his big bad college degree has gone out
Oh, I know.
to freshen up his coffee, so it's just me and you, all right?
Okay.
All right, what Drew was asking in his, computer talk, his crazy master cylinder talk, is, you think you made a wee-wee during the Big O, and what Drew was asking is maybe it was an actual orgasmic fluid coming out of you. Maybe it wasn't urine.
It smelled like it.
It smelled like it.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's good. And most things that does everything that comes out of that area smell like whiz?
No.
No.
not
Okay.
exactly, yeah.
So
Believe me,
you checked it out and you figured out definitively it was urine.
It was.
Okay.
No doubt.
And this happened 2 times.
2 times. Well, I mean, 2 times. 2 different guys, but more than 1 time.
So is it every time you have an orgasm with intercourse you get this?
Well, with the second guy, yeah.
All right. Well,
There's
that's
one-
okay.
there's one of them has a small penis, and the other one has a big penis. And one of the big penis it happens all the time. But with the small penis, it happens once in a while.
Wow. Finishing school, where'd she say?
Really? At Geneva, I believe.
Okay.
Hey, Sophia.
Huh?
Well, she has a Sophia, which is a sort of hoity-toity name, but then
course.
she's calling from Fresno.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
And,
a lot. I bet a lot of people know me.
quite and smoking a little weed, too, I might add. Stoner laugh. Yes?
Sometimes not a lot.
Okay. And quite a variety of penis you're ingesting?
No, that's not it. It's just one guy that he's always there, and there's another guy, or there's other guys. But
The guy with the big.
Are you really 18?
Yes.
The guy
You
with
sound
the
15.
Which
14.
guy's flighty? The guy with the big penis?
What do you mean flighty?
Well, the one guy's always there and the other guy's not.
Oh, the one with the small penis is always there guy.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Of course. Melissa, how dare you?
Yeah. Always like leave it to our callers to flip anything. Like which guy's flighty? Which guy's not there? The guy with the big penis? No, the guy with the small penis is the one who's always there. Yeah,
well, it's another opportunity to say no. You got to start every answer with no, Adam.
Right.
Come on.
And which proves my theory. You have a big dork, you must ramble. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Ramblin' schlong. Yeah, you got to ramble. You have a small penis, you don't ramble. There's
Right.
almost zero rambling. Ironically, easier to ramble. You know, just not so much in the pants. Let's face it. You get right on that Harley, you get on that horse. It's a small penis is really meant, actually, strangely enough, vagina meant for rambling in terms of
Efficiency
ease of movement.
Yes,
yeah. You
Packing ease.
Packing ease. Not only do you can actually take things in it.
Aerodynamic, yes.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah. Yeah, no. That's a fanny pack.
It's a purse, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing about rambling is guys with the big penis have to ramble. Guys with small penis, they got to lay down stakes. You know, wherever they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's not wherever they lay their hat as their home. They're just got to sit up at home.
Yeah, they're just staying at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a big penis, small penis thing. I mean, you know,
with the orgasmic incontinence or with the rambling.
No,
where are you going with this?
well, with the rambling. Okay, let's look at it this way. So much of a guy's sort of worth or whatever is attached to his genitalia.
Well, the guys are doing all these penis enlargements now. We ought to study them and see if they start rambling.
I'm just saying, if you took, let's say you take penises 5 and under, those guys much more apt to be married under the age of 23. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
yeah.
making this up.
Yeah.
And then once you get above like 8, well, you're like that's NBA stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, you're banging a different chick in every town you go to. Is there more cheating? I mean, think about it this way. If you have a really nice car, you're much more apt to take it out and show it to people more often. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you have a world-class penis, aren't you more apt to sort of share it? Yeah. Here's what I'm saying. Guys with really good physiques, shirts off all the time. They're at the ballpark. I see guys at the airport with their shirts off. Like, shirts off. It's 63 degrees. They're at a funeral. Boom, shirt off. Like, they can't go outdoors without the shirt coming off.
Hatch open.
And if you think about it, like, how uncomfortable are you at a ball game in a T-shirt?
Yeah.
No, that's too confining. I got to get the shirt off.
Right.
I'm sitting here. I'm eating a corn dog. I can't do it with this Hanes extra large on.
Right.
The shirt's got to come off. Yeah, shirts, it's way too hot. It's into the 70s. Like, shirts are always off.
Right.
So maybe the shirt off thing, which is a guy thing, maybe there's a underpants off if you have a big penis.
Maybe.
Maybe that's a reason to marry a guy if you're a woman with a little less endowed.
Oh, so they don't ramble.
Not rambling.
Good point.
Cannot ramble with that thimble you have in your underpants. No rambling.
The pinky peni.
Yeah, you could ramble. You could try rambling, but they laugh at you and you have to ramble home.
Yeah.
With what's left your penis between your legs.
Yeah.
Which ironically you can't even put between your legs.
But ironically, it's easier.
Yeah. Rambling. Big penis and rambling, man. Dax?
Hey, Adam.
You're 17. Thanks. What's up?
I'm curious if the new medication that I'm on for sleep is going to affect my sex life. If you're wondering why I have a weird voice, it's because I have a really bad cold right now.
All right.
First thing on our mind. What's the medication?
Well, it was. She has a weird voice. Go ahead.
Amitriptyline.
Amitriptyline? Nah, it shouldn't.
Okay.
It shouldn't. That's an old-fashioned medicine. What are they? You have. That's a weird one. Yeah, but if they're sleep medicine now, they ought to use Seroquel. That's or Trazodone. Those are the two we really use for sleep these days.
Why don't you get me some of that?
Yeah, you like the harder core
Are
stuff.
they non-addictive?
Oh, that's not
yes.
itchy enough?
Seroquel is one that I use most often with people having real serious sleep problems.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
I beg your pardon. I said Seroquel.
Okay.
Seroquel.
It's in a very low dosage. I think it's like 10 milligrams.
That's tiny, but still, amitriptyline is an old-fashioned sleep medicine. That's been sort of passed up a long time ago.
Is it no
It's
good?
okay, you can try it, but there are better things out there.
Trying to clear out the stock run.
I think it's the cheaper medicine being tried first.
Yeah.
It's Canada. She's in Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada.
Yeah.
In Canada, they have health care for all of their citizens, okay?
Don't get me started on our healthcare.
But the problem is they use the medicines that are worth pennies on.
Yeah, of course. I'm just tired of these bleeding heart blowhards in this country always using Canada as some sort of shining example of government. Of course it's not.
It's really not, and anybody who says it is should go die.
But in Canada, but shut up. Just move to that place, you idiots, and stop talking about it then. Move to your beloved fill in the blank. In Europe, they take care of their... Then move, jackhole. Quit whining about it. Sorry, I'm yelling at my own family.
I love your knack for original on-the-fly comedy.
Thank you. I got some more coming because I was on the road.
Been rambling.
I've been rambling. Here's what I did. Speaking of sleep, I was... Now, I've been talking about this to people and just going insane, along with my, how come I got to bring up the classical station or the Babbling Brook station on the airplane so people can sleep. Speaking of sleep, this Seroquel reminded me of it. Pillows in hotel rooms. You got your choice between jumbo and then super extra large.
Yes.
Nothing thin.
No.
Now people at their home... Yeah, usually have a couple extra large pillows on the bed for like watching TV or reading or something. But when you go to bed, you throw the big, the novelty size pillow off the bed, and you get a slightly, kind of a thinner pillow that you usually sleep on, especially if you sleep on your stomach. If you sleep on your stomach, you can't sleep on a pillow that's the height of a curb.
You know what, though? In the very high quality hotels, that curb height pillow compresses like a cloud.
Yes.
And every other hotel tries to fake you out that you're going to get that, and instead you get cardboard.
Right. That's right. So yes, if you're staying in the Four Seasons in Milan, you get the one that has the goose down, and that one compresses. In which case, if you sleep on your face, you suffocate. But it's a sweet death. It's a sweet way to meet your maker. The other ones, and when I say the other ones, it's all of them. Have jumbo and then super jumbo, and it's really they're like Starbucks. They got the grande, the super grande, and the venti super grande. It's like it's bigger, and biggest.
Yes.
And if you say, look, I sleep on my stomach, and it's like I fell asleep on the street. My head's propped up on the curb.
Yes, that's right.
Do you make a thin one? And they're like, no. Yeah, you go to like the room service or the maid's like, hey, do you have something that's communion wafer thick so I can fall the F asleep? They're like, no, we got the super jumbo one. And so you end up trying to mash it down, but it's too high. Everyone I speak to who sleeps on their stomach says the same thing. Yeah, they're too fat. I packed my own pillow.
You did?
I did.
You p***y.
I can't sleep.
You have sunk to a new low.
Do you sleep on your belly?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes?
Yeah. I'm a little more versatile.
David,
but
Melissa,
I know I appreciate what you're talking about.
How do you guys sleep? On your back? On your belly?
I sleep on my back or my side.
Your back
belly
or side?
David, belly?
I'm on my side, curled up in a ball.
But would you ever stoop to the point of bringing your own pillow? Do you bring stuffed animals too?
Wait a minute. Jay off. I have no choice but to pack my pillow because I sleep on my stomach, and these goddamn pillows are as high as a Chevy fender, and I'm propped up. I'm bent the wrong way.
Does the pillow have a name?
My pillow?
Yeah.
The one I sleep on.
Okay.
Yes, it's known as
Mr. Humpy.
Yeah, true. This is very fascinating for the listeners. He who pays nothing to drowning Sumatrans dares to attack me and my pillow packing, unlike you and your fudge packing. But here's the point. They're nothing. The pillows are so big I can't sleep on my stomach. My head is bent back in another direction. Why not just put the big one and then put a small one or put a medium one on the bed?
Right.
Everyone I talk to goes, yeah, why don't they have that?
You only need one, by the way.
You just need the one.
Yeah.
Or just put it in the closet in the hall, let somebody go get it if they want
they're
to.
going to have the crappy pillows.
Yeah, and I really think this is one of those, it looks better when you put the spread over it. So that's what we're going with.
Yes, of course. All right, we got to take a break.
Oh, weird pillow thing. Yeah, tough.
Pack your pillow.
I have to.
Huh?
I can't. They don't have it.
Pack your medicine too.
Sleeping? Oh, yeah. Were you talking about booze?
Yeah.
No.
No.
And no, and by the way, 2 hotels, no mini bar. Yeah. I had to make my own grain alcohol. I had to make alcohol out of rice that I fished out of somebody actually took their room service thing and put it out there. Had some teriyaki. I had it was actually distilled, made my own. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sake.
yeah, it was awesome. All right, let's take ourselves a little break. Dave and Melissa here. They gave $15,000 to the Tsunami Relief Fund. We'll be right back after this.
1-800-LOVE-191.
LoveLine will be right back.
Hello, may I help you?
Hello, can I ask you a few questions about the apartment you have on Park Street?
What was your name?
My name is Juan Hernandez.
It's been rented.
Oh, he's gone?
Hello?
Hello, my name is Sanjay Kumar. I am calling about the apartment on Park Street.
It's not available.
It's not available, but I just now saw it in the paper.
May I help you?
Hi, my name is Tyrone Washington. I'm calling about the place to rent on Park Street.
No longer available.
It's not available now.
Nope, sorry.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello. My name is Graham Wellington. I'm calling about the apartment for rent on Park Street. Is that still available?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, really? I'd love to make an appointment.
Housing discrimination is illegal. If you think you've been a victim because of your race, color, national origin, sex, religion, disability, or family status, call 800-669-9777 or visit fairhousinglaw.org. Fair housing, it's not an option, it's the law. Brought to you by HUD, the Ad Council, and LCC REF.
Okay, I'll take these jeans. Oh, and this top. Oh, and that too. They're on the house. Wow, thanks.
This is our best board.
Sweet.
It's yours. No charge, man.
Thanks, dude.
Pizza's here.
Oh, yeah,
finally. Here you go, guys, and it's on me. Wouldn't it be great if everything in life was free?
I love this song.
Like downloading music. That's free, right?
Got it.
Or is it? Hey, check it out. What'sthedownload.com.
What?
That's www.what'sthedownload.com.
Hey, Larry, you think we'll ever have a baby?
Vince, we're crash dummies.
Yeah, but your head's about the size of a baby. Here, give it to me, will you? What are you doing? I'm taking it off. Oh, I'm using your head in the rear-facing infant seat. Up in front, kids won't know what hit them when the airbag blows.
Where are we going, Vince?
You know that brick wall with a big bullseye?
Sure, like the back of my...
Holy cow, Larry, you're embedded in the seat. I can't understand you. I'll go get a tire iron.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your kids in the back seat. A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
What's up? This is Warren G, you know what I'm saying? I'm here giving it up for RAD because they do a lot of good things for people. And I just want to say, before you drink, make sure that you got somebody that can drive your butt home so you won't crash or get pulled over and get a DUI. So go ahead and follow the rules.
Just trying to make you see. Nobody does it better.
Yo, this is Lamont Bentley with a message from Rad. Now listen up. I know that you're young, and I know that you love to party. But when you party, don't be selfish. Don't drink and drive.
Parents, did you know that you can help keep your kids in school simply by encouraging them? It's easy. Listen. Honey, I read your English paper. It was great.
Wow, thanks, Dad.
If that's not enough to motivate you, think about this. High school dropouts earn 42% less than graduates. Someone will have to make up that difference. And chances are, that will be you. That means paying 42% of their rent.
Or I could just live with you.
42% of their groceries.
Ooh, more candy.
42% of their trips to the dentist.
No more candy.
And 42% of the therapy sessions where they will discuss you.
It's all my dad's fault.
Of course, you could save all that money by calling 877-4-A-KID and learning how you can encourage your kids to stay in school. That's 877-FORAKID. Who knows? They might even think you're doing it because you love them. A message brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
Hey, buddy, LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Drew. David and Melissa Roos in here tonight. They gave $15,000 to the very important Tsunami Relief Fund, and therefore they bought themselves the right to hang out with us for an evening. And we did eat dinner with them, and we'll also eat dinner with Tom Burbine when he comes in here from Cambridge or wherever the hell he's coming from.
Adam, Drew, speaking of donating money, I want to float an idea, see what you guys think.
Mm-hmm.
The last presidential election, who knows how many, probably a couple $1 billion was spent by the two main candidates going from city to city, and they were probably chasing 1/2% of a vote. That really makes a difference.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bush is supposed to be on the clock.
Oh,
He's
exactly.
Not even working.
Is that a part-time job he has? How does he find time?
Well, in between the whistle stops, he runs the country. Really, is there any gig where we could afford a guy to take a year off and go do some glad handing with some guys over at the Foster's factory, pretending like he likes people in hairnets?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, sorry, keep going.
So we got a couple $1 billion that was spent, probably went to the advertisers on Madison Avenue, the gas companies, the Secret Service guys protecting him
right
at every speech. Seems like a much better use of the money. If we're going to spend it anyway, why doesn't the candidate every week say, I'm going to donate $5 million to whatever charity he chooses? He could make a point by picking a charity that's really important to him. People would tune in hoping it's going to be their charity.
Yeah, I know. It's one of these things where you just bang your head against the wall saying, why don't they just do this? Why don't they just do this? What are we doing? And yet it just sort of continues. Like it has its own horrible momentum. I said at the beginning of the election, one of the guys ought to say, look, I'm not going to waste billions of dollars traveling around the country. I'm going to work on an orphanage in the middle of the country. I'm going to put these billions. It's going to take up 100 acres. So I'll be here working on this, and he'll be out campaigning, and he'd get great coverage.
Here's what you do.
And probably people would do it. Yeah.
You create a reality TV show, so you want to be the president.
Mm-hmm.
You get product placements to build the war chest for the campaign, and the money that you get from donations, that's what you give to the charities, and the war chest you spend on your campaign.
Yeah. Yeah,
Who wants to be the president?
Who wants to be the president?
That's heavy, dude. And I like the idea that somehow, the UAW or GM making a huge contributions to the presidential election has nothing to do with them not raising the gas mileage standards the next year. Yeah, right. There's zero collection. Yeah,
zero connection.
Yeah, that's what big business does. They just give away money.
For no purpose.
That's no purpose. Nothing in it for them. That's the essence of big business. Just handing away millions of dollars over from one campaign to the next, expecting nothing in return. There's nothing flawed about that system. Nobody sees that. People bring it up every once in a while, but it's like, nah, there'd be no problem there. I see no problem there. Doesn't seem to be any kind of conflict of interest. I'm just tired of everyone with the vote and everything. Just let people go to the libraries, read something about the candidate, and vote based on what they've learned about it. I can't take the advertising anymore. We should really... The idea that the guy with more money is going to win oftentimes, especially in local elections, is that democracy? It really seems, or maybe it's the ultimate democracy.
It's capitalism.
It just seems like yes, it's capitalism. It just seems like we ought to just do away with that. I know we ought to reform it. No, we ought to do the tax. We ought to do that flat tax thing.
Mm-hmm.
We ought to just do everything. This whole country.
We ought to do things that make sense, but no, that's a slippery slope. Adam.
Yes. Okay, here's what we need to do.
We should take a break, too, but that's a slippery slope.
Here's what we need to do. The whole country, we need to shake it like an Etch-a-Sketch. The founding fathers had a good idea, 230 years ago, and now it's spun out of control a little bit. They didn't figure out for assault weapons, and they didn't figure out for billions of dollars being spent on campaigns, and they didn't work the internet. All these things they didn't figure out. Let's just shake it and start with a fresh sheet of paper. Yes?
Mm.
And then I'll be doing the drafting.
Ooh.
I'll be the John Hancock.
You.
Yeah.
Jefferson. Just be the Jefferson.
I'll
Draft
be the Jefferson. Yeah. I'll be Jefferson. Wheezy! That one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
That's him.
All right. We'll take a.
His
I
wife
don't
just
know,
died recently.
I don't know what a sitcom has to do with running the country, but I'll go along with you. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Here it is. Bottom line, it sucks being single today. Tons of lame people and no decent prospects. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE. LoveLine will be right back, so get your problems ready.
This hour brought to you in part by Axe. Experience the Axe effect.
Placement agency, can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a job.
What field, sir? Secretarial, clerical, data processing?
Yeah, something in the space travel industry.
Space travel?
You know, maybe a crew job on a starship. I'm pretty familiar with warp drive systems and the teleportation room.
I'm not sure we have anything in that area, sir.
Come on, it's not like I'm asking for a captain.
Okay, let's take a step back. Did you finish high school?
Yeah, my federation doesn't recognize your educational system.
Maybe we could find you something else. Are you by any chance bilingual?
Fluent Martian and a little bit of Venusian.
Okay, could you hold on? I'm going to connect you to someone who speaks that.
Sure.
High school dropouts earn an average of 42% less than graduates.
Hello? Hello?
Some earn even less. Stay in school. Give yourself a chance. For more info, go to OperationGraduation.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and Ad Council.
Hey, so you think you can drive properly after you've had a few drinks, huh? I don't think so. This is John Larroquette for RAD saying, come on, plan ahead. Pick the safe alternative. Give up the keys and choose a designated driver. The life you save may be mine. Happy holidays.
Beep, 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 yeah. Drive me home, baby. Beep, 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 yeah. Did you hear what Smokey said? Did you hear what Smokey said?
I wanna know if you heard what Smokey said. Smokey said only you. This is Marty Stewart from my pal Smokey Bear, reminding you if you must burn debris or trash, do it safely. Check local laws on burning and never burn on dry when you're days. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey didn't mention nobody else. Smokey said only you.
This message from the USDA Forest Service and your State Forester and Advertising Council.
Hi, I'm Malik Yoba, and I play a cop on TV. When I was in high school, I got shot at point-blank range by another kid. My life almost ended.
Each day, 10 kids are shot dead. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for information on what you can do to help. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Getting shot changed my life. Don't wait for something to happen to you to take action. Get involved now. Not everyone gets a second chance.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? This is Darius from Hootie and the Blowfish for RAD, recording artists against drunk driving. When you go out and party and you get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver every night. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hey, what's up? This is Gwen from No Doubt.
For recording artists against drunk driving. You know, we all live in Southern California and we all drive these freeways.
Give up the keys, choose a designated driver. Music lives, so should you.
Happy holidays.
Jason died in a car accident on April 3rd, 95. I thought right away about donating his organs. He said to me, "Mom, if anything ever happened to me, you should donate all my organs."
Share your decision to become an organ and tissue donor with your family today.
I feel very happy that he decided this.
Organ and tissue donation. Share your life. Share your decision. Call 1-800-355-SHARE for a free brochure. A message from the Advertising Council and the Coalition on Donation.
Did you know a healthy unborn fetus can actually hear things going on around him? Mostly they hear a pleasant sound that closely resembles the ocean. Unfortunately, some yet-to-be-born babies will also hear these sounds. These babies have a much greater risk of being born with serious birth defects. Stop drinking while you're pregnant. It's the best choice for you and your baby. A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, this is Dan from Tonic for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving, reminding you that drunk drivers are still the #1 killer of young adults in this country. Please use your head and save your life and those on the road. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives. You should too.
You can never go home again. You can never go home
Hey everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Seth Green in tomorrow night. Dear friend Seth Green. David Roos is here tonight along with Melissa Roos. They both donated together because they is a couple. $15,000 to the Tsunami Relief Fund, and thus
listener LoveLine.
Thus, yes,
but not a caller.
Not a caller, a listener.
Not a caller, but a listener, and they're here with us tonight enjoying their payday.
I got to read a little business here. Speaking of payday, LoveLine, next week we're giving away iPod Shuffles at the beginning of each show. Listen for details, and we'll tell you what to do to win one.
Yeah, can't get those.
I know.
Cannot get those in the store. That's what I hear.
And I have to reread a promo for it because I said it's as big as a stick of gum, not a pack of gum.
Yeah, I had to redo a thing. By the way, this is just what they had in mind, I'm sure. I had to redo one of the stupid commercials because I said holds 240 songs.
Oh, yeah.
And it's up to 240 songs. Oh, who cares?
Well, you can't do the math yourself.
Yeah.
If it's only 240, no less.
Yeah, no, you have to do exactly two. Lawyers and ad guys and Madison Avenue guys and commercial guys, I can't stand them anymore. I've had an ass full of every idiot in this country. At least I like an idiot who's just wearing a wind-up beanie so I know where I stand. These guys with their, $400 German frames and their stupid blazers claiming to be smart, and they're actually just as stupid as the guy at the gas station. That's the worst part. That's the obnoxious part.
Yeah.
Please, would you people just find something to do? Would everybody find something to do? Would you get busy with something and leave me alone? Just get busy. Everybody get busy. Come on. Break it down now. I don't know what it is with the a-hole neighbors that are ratting everybody out. I don't know what it is with the guy who has is working the door, does that. I can't let you out of the theater. I can't let you back. I just got to shut the lights off on the car. I can't let you back. You can see the car. I can't let you back. Really? What is going on? Who has this kind of time? I used to teach traffic school. I've told this story before. When I taught traffic school, they were always like, it's like 460 minutes of actual instruction. And, they used to tell me, like, if the person shows up 10 minutes late to class, then they have to spend 10 minutes at lunch in order to make that 10 minutes up because they need 480 minutes of actual instruction time, whatever the hell it was. And then if they show up 15 minutes late, then they have to stay in during the first break. And if they're 20 minutes late, you have to send them home because people roll in 2.5 hours late. Sit down. Well, I was, sit down. Let's just keep going. Where is that guy? Why isn't everyone that way? My thing was, who cares? What do I care? Roll in 5 hours late. I don't care. What is that? Who is that? What can we do with these people? How can we get rid of them? Do you realize there's just 5% of a-holes ruining it for everybody?
The letter writers.
I got to write a letter. I got to make sure this guy doesn't come back. There's a party going on that I didn't get invited to. I must call the police and I'm going to get a restraining order on my neighbor because I don't like him and he's going to get one on me first, so I'm going to do it to him first in a preemptive strike. What's going on with everybody? Why don't you idiots just mind your own goddamn beeswax? Just get along. I've never called the cops. I've never sued anybody. How did I make it to 40 without suing anyone or ever calling the cops? Can we all just do that? You just get busy and leave me alone? Thank you. Thank you very much. Drew,
We'll leave you alone.
All right. Melissa, David, thoughts? You going to leave me alone?
Leave you alone.
All right. You know that guy? That guy won't let you out and come back? I just got to run out. I got to come back.
It's the only power he has.
I know it's the only power he has.
Minimum wage worker.
Right.
Yeah. How dare you? How dare you? That's the only sense of purpose he has.
Right.
You're stripping of that.
Yeah, I can't. No, I can't let you do that. No, I can't. You know what was weird? I was at the airport in Charlotte today, and I got pulled out of line. I got the weird random, which I'm not exaggerating. One every 4 times I go through the thing, I get yanked out of line, take the shoes off, take the belt off, put the hands out. Guy's got to swab the bag down for traces of TNT and all that kind of stuff. And my problem is I had a brother doing it to me. And, he was like, yeah, I know this is a waste of time. Yeah, I know. And I kept wanting to say, I know, we got a profile. We got a profile. That's what we got to do. We got to just start profiling because they don't have to pull every old lady. I got Sandy Duncan behind me getting an anal probe. and it's like, yeah, we got to start profiling. But the guy was black, and I felt weird saying profile to the brother man.
Because you're racist. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm a racist, right. Yeah. But what I'm saying is let's stop pulling Whitey out of the line, and Blackie, for that matter. Let's work on, the dude who works at the gas station. And give a little let's do a little profiling, so I can get on the plane. And I didn't want to say anything to him because I think profile is a bad word to those folks. But I kept wanting to, and I was like, yeah, we ought to just focus on certain people.
We're doing it like this too.
I was doing it, yeah. I was like, what up? Yeah, man. Yeah.
You're doing it in rap.
Yeah, and I gave him the hug. I gave him the weird handshake hug thing, and then I went backside and I did that, low five thing.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You're
then
cool.
I asked him if he played basketball, and if so, could he rap about it? That's what I asked when I see brothers. Amber.
Yes.
23.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Okay, I'm the blind chick that you hung up on last Sunday of last week because I said I had a crush on you. I sincerely apologize for my faux pas.
On Jews or on Drew? Because he's
only you.
On
me.
Drew's only half Jew, though.
That's fine.
Okay.
And what's your question tonight?
You know what half of him's Jewish? It's the half that didn't
half?
give the tsunami relief.
What's the other half?
Yeah, what's the other half?
Cherokee.
Yeah, that's what gives him his tenacity.
No.
Yeah, hey. Go ahead, Amber.
Well,
hold on. I didn't hang up on you last week.
Yeah, well, you put me on hold, and then Brian took my information so he could give me the Saw CD, and then he hung up on me.
Ooh. All right. Well, and now you're blind.
Yes, I am.
And you're completely blind.
Yes, I am. Due to a car accident I was in when I was 18.
Yeah. Remember that. Yeah. The other...
somebody else died.
One kid died.
Yes.
One person wasn't injured.
No,
and,
two people weren't injured.
2 people weren't injured.
Yeah,
one person was, and you got the blind thing. Yeah.
Well,
Thrown clear.
There were
yeah.
6 people in the car. 4 of us were not wearing seatbelts. The 2 who were fine. There were 2 minor injuries, 2 major injuries. 1 of us died.
Yeah, that whole wear the seatbelt thing always seems like a good plan, but then once in a while you hear that thrown clear of the wreckage, and they make it, and then it's thrown clear.
Yeah, that's
I like that. They should call it thrown clear. They should just call it ejected onto the asphalt, not thrown clear. Thrown clear acts like a big hand of God.
Yeah,
move them over.
No, it just means the car didn't roll over you. That's all it means.
All right, so go ahead, Amber.
Well, I would like to know if you can catch a herpes C by having unprotected sex.
Hepatitis C?
I'm sorry, that's right. Hepatitis C, my bad.
Yes, you can.
I thought so. I just
now,
wanted to make sure.
There are those that would dispute that, but I am totally convinced that you can. I've seen cases where there is really no other option. It's a virus very similar to HIV. It makes perfect sense it would be transmitted that way. Most doctors would agree that it is. I think certainly for safety's sake, you want to assume that it is.
Yes, I agree. And can you also catch it by oral sex as well?
Just think in terms of HIV, AIDS virus.
Okay.
That's certainly a possibility, but much less likely.
Okay.
What do you got going, Amber?
What are you planning? And by the way, somebody that has hepatitis C is obviously also at risk for AIDS and hepatitis B. Better make sure you get your hepatitis B vaccine before you're with somebody like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already gotten all that, but I'm not positive.
Yeah.
Why don't you find a nice guy who's not carrying the hep or the HIV?
Well, see, I'm pretty isolated because of my injuries in the accident. My feet were affected as well. I don't know how, I don't know why. They didn't even hit the pavement. My head did. But I went to a podiatrist, and he said something about the soft tissue being damaged. And the only way to, I don't know, affect that is to get some kind of shoe insert, but there's no way to completely get rid of it.
Well, wait a second. Do you get around now okay?
Yeah, I get around fine, but I can't stand on my feet for more than 20 minutes to a half an hour before they just go into excruciating pain. And
So you have plantar fasciitis?
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Right.
Okay. Well, so and you're blind.
Yes.
And
So-
because of this, you can only go out with guys who have...
IV drug problems?
No, my father was an alcoholic,
Mm.
and that's why I'm attracted to people of this nature. But
Well said, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right.
thankfully, I don't go out with alcoholics. I'm a little bit more healthier than that, where I only go out with people
Heroin
that
addicts.
are
Heroin
in-
addicts, junkies, yeah.
that
Yeah.
are in some kind of recovery.
Oh, good for you. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm not that bad.
You notice how pleased we are when people just spell out their pathology?
Yeah, it's refreshing.
Yeah, we're like, I was an alcoholic, so I'm attracted to alcoholics. Oh, really? Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Here
Yeah.
we go. So anyway.
Mazel tov. Hey, Amber, now, how do you know if you're attracted to a guy? Can you do that thing where you run your hand on his face?
No, that's just a silly myth. That's just physical looks mean absolutely nothing to me. I mean,
Sure.
I don't even remember what I
Good.
look like.
What you look like?
Oh, you don't?
No, there is no picture of my face in my memory. It's just completely gone. It is I get a vague image of people who are close to me, like in my family, but nothing distinct. And
So it's more how somebody makes you feel.
not only that, but I'm attracted to the voice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, if they have an attractive voice, that's what I like.
But is it, just the attractive tone, or is it their
quality,
cadence
yeah,
or
the
the
quality.
quality?
Well, it's a little bit of both. I'm attracted to people who are obviously intelligent like myself. I can't deal with the dummies of the world. It's like, I was dating this one guy whose voice was very attractive to me, but he was just stupid. And I'm going like, no, this ain't going to work, so sorry. And apparently, well, this is his words. Who knows if that's actually true or not. He said he was very attractive, and girls were attracted to him all the time, whatever that means.
I love that guy.
Yeah. You know what I would do? If we dated, what I would do is I would set up situations where I would be modest. I would play it like modest with
And then
you.
run
like,
into people.
Yeah. No, and I would because blind people have super hearing. So I'd set up things where it's like, yeah, let's go to the mall, and it'd be like, she'd say, what do you look like, Al? And I'm like, my mom thinks I'm cute, but I don't know, I did all right. But I would play it off, but I would always add just a little provocative kernel, just a little something for them to
Leave the
think
door
about.
open, yeah.
Leave the door open just a little bit.
Then at the mall.
You get one of those things. You're like, are you attractive? I don't think about it. I haven't got any complaints. Just a little something. Then at the mall, I would work it out where I'd set shills up.
You'd pay your sister's friends.
Pay my sister's friends, right? And then we'd pass by them, and I'd just make sure they were like going, did you check out his ass?
Oh my God!
What a hunk! What's that stick pusher doing with that piece of ass?
Stick pusher.
I don't know what they're called these days, but you know what I'm saying?
Visually challenged.
Yeah, and
individual.
every once in a while we just hear, oh, they're like swooning, hearing them collapse. You fainted. Get some water. Yeah, be like that kind of thing. Yeah, and then that would be perfect, because then they wouldn't ask; they would just know. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna do that. Write that down.
Yeah, you thought my sons when they were like 8, making plans for how cool they could create a little fantasy world for themselves.
Just write that down,
And then
would
we'll
you?
have dinosaurs, and it'll be so cool.
I didn't say dinosaurs yet. Not yet. But if I was with a blind woman, I would convince her that I owned a dinosaur.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Where would
why
you
not?
stop with all this?
I
You
would
just
never
keep going.
Being blind is never a good thing for anyone, but it'd be terribly tough for the man because we're so visual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would think I would still need someone to describe to me what the girl looks like, and do you think she's cute?
You wouldn't really care about that they thought so, but they'd have to describe, somebody amazing to you.
No,
Right.
no. You would care that they thought so.
But it's not like a woman who the acid test is. Do you think he's hot?
No,
it's more that tell me how attractive she is, and the guy has to.
But I sort of disagree because I feel like if you're blind, in a way, you've almost pulled yourself out of the race, and now you're just walking around with someone who you hope is attractive to America.
Yeah.
As you stroll down the lane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, just bear with me. And in a way, I think it would be almost a relief because it's almost like too much as a guy. It's overwhelming. You're constantly looking and comparing and thinking, look at her, look at her, look at her. I mean, it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sort of a
disease.
It's a mild curse, to say the least. But so if you're blind, all of a sudden you're completely out of that life, and you're sort of at peace to compose or do whatever the hell you drive, whatever your passion is. the point is at this point you'd have to pick a chick that was like everyone thought was attractive, so everyone wasn't going, what the hell happened here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd still want all my friends to lie to me and tell me she's gorgeous.
That's the point.
Yeah, I would too. And then if she was like ugly, people would think she's taking advantage of you.
Good.
Like, she's getting
sympathy.
Oh, really? From who though?
Well, she's rich.
Crystal?
Hi.
You're 15?
Mhm.
What's up?
Well, my teacher told me that women are created to give birth on all fours, and I wanted to know if that was true or not.
How many babies has your teacher delivered?
None.
Yeah. You got to consider the source a little bit.
Where do you go to? One of those hippie schools?
Yeah, I go to an alternative school in Seattle.
And what is she basing her theory on?
I don't know. All she said was
Quaaludes.
Huh?
Yeah.
There are birthing chairs. There are people that say you should be more upright when you deliver.
And then they have the ones in the tub and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's different ways to do it, but pretty clearly sort of more an upright, partially seated position is about the best way to go.
Now, hold on
And by the way, I'll remind you that 1 out of 5 women would die in childbirth through human history. So however we're configured, it was not a perfect plan.
Alternative school, huh?
Yeah.
What went horribly wrong in your life?
Nothing. I just chose to go there.
No.
Yeah, well, all right, hold on. Let me explain alternative school. Again, speaking of euphemisms.
Yeah.
It's really just a loser hippie dropout school, which is...
Isn't you choose to go there as opposed to going to some sort of juvenile hall?
No, well, it's really as opposed to nothing. But it's like if you give the kid a choice, it's like, look, you want to call your teacher Mr. So-and-so, or you want to call him Stan?
I see.
You want to be able to smoke on campus, or do you want to have to walk all the way down to the Circle K?
I see.
What time you want to show up? 10-ish? Cool. Alternative school, that's your
for you.
place. That's for you. Yeah, it's just sort of warehousing for hippies.
We need alternative country.
Yeah.
It's alternative land.
Yeah, it's awesome. Nobody ever studies. There's no homework. You show up when you want. You leave at noon. You call a teacher by first name. You blow butt, and then it's off to the head shop. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great life. It's like we don't want to challenge ourselves or these kids to actually do anything, but we don't want to say they're dropouts.
Right.
So they can just go to alternative school. We'll just kind of warehouse them with like-minded idiots, and they can learn how to make a bong for 3 years, and then we'll unleash them on an innocent world. Crystal?
Mhm.
Am I about right with that?
Yeah, but I'm not one of them. I'm actually an A student, and I have like a 3.6 GPA, and I'm actually in advanced classes.
How do you go to alternative school and go to college from there, though?
I heard something. I heard a smoke detector.
College.
Okay, Crystal.
Wait, what about college?
I'm not planning to go there
Why?
because I just don't want to.
Too smart.
Yeah. See, it always comes full circle. It's like, I'm actually an A student.
Yeah.
I'm on Dean's
No,
list. I got
am.
3.8. All that stuff. And what about college? Not going to.
Yeah, not for that.
All right, now hold on.
That's for losers.
I'm just going to go
Crystal.
to trade school. So.
Smart.
Ooh.
I like you better now. Head toward the smoke detector and don't talk.
You see it?
Yeah.
It's coming.
Go towards it.
Wait, you think my smoke detector's beeping?
Yes.
No, it's my clock.
Oh, man.
I have the non-digital one, and yeah.
Yeah, it's would have gone by now. All right, so you go to, what do you do in alternative school?
They
How many
have-
kids?
By the way, I think we've had the country reload their batteries into smoke detectors.
Yeah, they're not going off
They're not going
anymore.
off anymore. Yeah.
Hey, Crystal.
Uh-huh.
How many kids are in your class?
It depends on which class.
Well, I mean, in your 10th grade, your 9th grade alternative school class.
No, there's no classes like that. We have regular classes. We go
I mean,
to
in your
language
your
arts, math.
Yeah, right.
In your grade.
In your grade, how many
in
kids
my
are in your
grade?
grade?
It's
Yeah.
a mixed grade, and there's like 7 ninth graders. In like,
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's also, we're all mixed. 10th, 11th, 12th, we're all mixed.
I didn't realize alternative schools were like tiny.
No, it's not a school. It's a corral.
Wow.
It's a pen. That's where they just keep kids. They slop them every couple hours. It's just a pen where you smoke for a while and then you get out and you get a job at a video store.
Wow.
That's all it is. My sister went to Amelia Earhart over here at North Hollywood High. It's just they rope off a little corner of the high school and you just you blow butts and complain about the man for a few hours and then you head out again.
Wow.
It's school you can handle for people who can't handle school. See, it's like, look, we'll bring the mountain to Mohammed.
But not being able to handle school means not being able to handle work.
Yeah, well, it's like, how much school can you handle a day? 6 hours? Please. How about 2 hours with a butt break in the middle? How many days a week? Yeah, that's basically what it is, and then they just curtail it so it fits your lazy lifestyle. Crystal? Mm-hmm. All right. So what do you want to learn? What trade do you want to learn?
I'm actually going to become a nurse.
Oh, good. Well, yeah, it's too bad you just can't get going on that now.
Yeah, they actually have a program called Running Start where they start you off as an intern with an internship, and then you end up working at that place.
Oh, good. All right. Good. That's what you got to do then. Mm-hmm. Get a nursing. By the way, nursing, not a bad gig. I mean, a horrible gig, but, good bread, right?
Yeah, not bad.
I mean, I hear people making $100,000 a year doing nursing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
No, I do. There's like, they're in demand, evidently.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could do worse, right?
Yeah, you could be a doctor.
You could be a doctor, yeah.
Make significantly less.
Yeah. You'll as a doctor, you'll have to learn to work in the nurses' world. You'll, you go to school for a few years, do a little this and that. Next thing you know, pow, making your own schedule.
Crazy.
Wearing those funky beige shoes with no laces. That's the weirdest thing about the nurse shoe. So creepy. With a white wedge sort of sole, but it's not flat, but it's not a wedge.
It's a white earth shoe.
It's earthy.
Remember
it's
the earth
white.
shoe?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Horrible. What is it with nursing shoes? You couldn't wear some high tops? You gotta wear the creepiest shoe ever. It's sort of half grandma, half orthopedic
It looks orthopedic,
shoe.
yeah. It looks like you
very
painted it with a white shoe polish. That stuff with the sponge on the tip of the shoe polish? The white? Yeah.
Yeah, there's something unnerving about it. What is that, Drew? I got to design some nice nursing shoes.
Good idea. Another genius idea.
Yeah, I'm going to make a move. That's you know what? When I get home tonight,
this is it.
Yeah, I hit the drawing board.
Stick it out of the internet and see what you
get.
Well,
I was at a bowling alley in North Carolina yesterday, and I realized it was during league night. They actually make decent bowling shoes now.
Yeah.
They look like shoes.
Right.
For years, that weird sort of looked like the Partridge Family bus.
Right. Right.
It looks like you stepped into a Partridge bus.
Right. Or
some sort of weird novelty shoe.
Clown shoe, yeah.
Yeah, clown shoe. And now they make just decent. It took them 50 years, but someone eventually said, why humiliate people just because they like to bowl, make something decent? They got to do that for nursing shoes.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone had their own stuff. I mean, when I was a kid, I grew up like, if you had your own ball, you were on the tour.
Yeah, of course.
There's no way. Or it was bequeathed to you from some rich uncle that was on the tour, but nobody owned their own bowling ball who just did it on weekends.
Ah.
It's crazy. Is stuff cheaper now, or is it just my loser family?
I think people have more stuff.
Yeah, they have stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if you bowl now, you got your own bowling shoes.
Yeah.
If if you're into, like, if you ride dirt bikes, you don't wear jeans and a football helmet. You just have some leathers and a motorcycle helmet.
Right.
Like you have the stuff. People have the uniforms.
I remember when buying ski stuff was a big deal.
Oh,
you couldn't do it. You couldn't go skiing because you couldn't afford the equipment or afford the clothes.
Yeah.
Now people are like, oh yeah.
Yeah. But you did it, right?
Skiing?
Yeah.
Oh, barely. I mean, barely.
Well, you won. How many times would you?
When I was a kid?
Well, but before 18, let's say
before 18, twice.
Twice, and then before, and then after that. Yeah, quit whining.
5 times.
Quit whining.
But I had one set of skis the entire time, 7 years.
Yeah, you own your skis, though.
You can't.
Yeah, no, now everyone just goes out and buys everything.
Every year they're buying stuff.
Oh, really? You know?
Oh,
But you owned a set of skis and bindings and boots and everything? All right.
Eventually,
Cry me a river.
But at the
Please.
point, it was a big deal.
I had a football with no threads. It was like Charlie Brown. All right, with nappy hair. Let's take a little break, Drew.
All right.
Tired of your whining. David and Melissa here. David and Melissa both got together and put up $15,000 toward our wonderful tsunami relief fund, doing the Lord's work. We'll take ourselves a quick break. Be right back after this.
LoveLine.
Okay, wait. My hair.
We'll be right back.
LoveLine is brought to you by Playboy. It girl, bad girl, sexy girl. Paris Hilton is it, front and center in the March Playboy, featuring the 25 sexiest celebrities, our annual music poll, and Debbie Gibson all grown up. Playboy on newsstands now.
Hey, Dr. Drew here from LoveLine, and I got to tell you, this is something I'm rather excited about. You've heard me talk about this before, but this iPod Shuffle thing is something I'm actually excited about. It's a little piece of equipment, this little thing that's smaller than a pack of gum, and it starts at only $99 and can hold up to 240 songs. 12-hour battery life. I don't want to sound to gush too much about this, but it kind of changed your life. If you travel a lot like Adam and me, this is a godsend to be able just to zone out, to go to iTunes, collect songs that are sort of exactly what you want to be hearing while you're traveling. Just put the earphones in and just forget about everything. It shuffles the songs for you. And the only problem I have with the iPod is I don't get to keep my iPod. Every time I bring an iPod home, either my kid steals it or my wife steals it. Last note to me was, I'll take care of this. I'll set it up for you. I've not seen it since. So to the extent that I have used it, it's been a wonderful thing. But I may need one every few weeks because God knows they'll start handing them out to their friends. Check it out. It's really something.
Every day, 10 children are killed by gunfire.
Where have all the children gone? Long time passing.
Where have all the children gone? Long time ago.
Where have all the children gone? Gone to graveyards one by one.
Oh, when will we ever learn? Oh, when will we ever learn?
The killing won't stop unless you help stop it. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT to find out what you can do. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Oh, when will we ever learn?
A public service message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
What's the frequency count at the shopping train?
Hi, this is Mike Mills
and Peter Buck of REM.
for RAD, Rockers Against Drunk Driving. You know, it's okay to rock and roll and party. Just let someone else do the driving. Please don't drink and drive, and don't drive with someone else who's been drinking. Thank you.
What's the frequency count at the shopping train?
Hey, what are you doing after the game?
Well, there's a big party at Jason's. His parents are out of town and there's gonna be plenty to drink.
I think I'll pass.
You're gonna pass up a party?
Well, it sounds more like trouble than a party.
Make the right choice. Underage drinking always means trouble. It's dumb, dangerous, and illegal.
You're gonna miss all the fun.
I'm gonna stay out of trouble.
A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
If you're between the ages of 12 and 18, you're invited to play our Name That Theme Song Challenge. Just listen to the following songs and try to identify the popular TV shows they come from. Number 1. Number 2.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been
in 5.
Sweet Valley, Sweet Valley.
Now, if you can name 2, you know your TV. If you can name 3, you're a certified TV master. If you can name 4 or more, you probably need to get off the couch and get outside.
Run, walk, jump, pedal, paddle, blade, board, kick, dribble, spike. Get up, get out.
A public service message brought to you by the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports and the Ad Council.
Yeah, LoveLine, everybody. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. David, Melissa, both here tonight representing. They went ahead and won our little auction for the tsunami relief we had a couple weeks back, and for that, they've earned the right to come hang out with us in studio tonight. Seth Green will be in here, dear friend and sweetheart of a guy who I see every time I go over and see the Seth MacFarlane over at Family Guy. Seth Green is over there.
Oh, no kidding.
Always friendly as can be. So he is going to come in here tomorrow night. All right. I want to speak to Joe. Who do I speak to?
Joe.
Joe?
How are you?
Joe, you're 22.
That's right. I had a question for Dr. Drew. I had heard about the new strains of HIV/AIDS going around, and I think they found it in New York. And as someone who sometimes participates with anonymous sex partners receiving oral sex from gay men in video stores.
Video stores?
Exactly. Yeah, it's a weird.
Oh, yeah.
Thing, right?
The booth, yeah.
That's what that's become now?
Yeah, you guys familiar with that, Adam? I mean, maybe not firsthand, but you probably heard of that before.
Well, I mean, hold on a second. Imagine if you took, straight guys and straight chicks, and you put them, and the chicks had the minds of men.
Yeah.
And you brought them to an arcade where they watch pornography, and you just put them put them back to back. Yeah,
my God.
There's a little thin curtain, little Kodak photo booth separating you two, and you both have my brain, or the brain of Drew, the passionate. It's game on, right? Just getting it on, right?
Yes, that's why the world would unravel.
Right. You have to put a floor drain in and just put a hose bib, and just like. You can't even mop that up.
And you need some IVs and stuff.
Guys down on fluids. Guys collapse. Yeah, you'd be cleaning up like they clean the cage. Yeah. Now this is what you got with the gay men, everybody. You got Drew in charge of seeing if he's going to F Drew. You understand? Imagine that. Game on.
Disgusting.
We don't even need to flip the coin. Everyone's kicking off and receiving.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. We're talking to Joe.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. So you go to the now. Is it a gay video store?
Yeah, I'm going to say safe to say that. Yeah.
And you go there.
Are you gay?
See, that's the thing. Like, I was even going to ask you that. I mean, by your all's definition, I would guess yes. I don't.
No. There is a new category called men who have sex with men, and it's not gay.
Yeah, that
Who?
No. Not non-gay men who have sex with men.
No.
Yes, that is a category.
Do they have sex with women also?
They also have sex with women, and they are not sort of adopting a whole gay lifestyle or relationships that are gay. They just have sex with men once in a while.
I would never watch TV and say, "Oh wow, what a hot guy." I mean, I'm way into girls, but like you kind of were talking about a minute ago, it's a place where you can go and inside of 5 minutes get a BJ.
Yeah.
See, men are more convenient, more accommodating.
There you
go. Well, what are you, in prison?
Well,
are you like a Pepion over here? You should find yourself a chick.
That's some good advice, Adam. But anyway, my question was about.
Well, wait a minute. I want to know how it works. You go to the video place.
Yeah.
Every guy in the back who's feeding tokens into the arcade thing. And by the way, you got to know something's up. All these guys have VCRs at home. Why the hell you got to hit the road to go see a porn film?
Ugh.
But anyone back there is good to go, right?
Yeah, it's disgusting at it. Yeah, and you kind of stand around and maybe you make some eye contact, signal with that eyebrow, maybe. Hey, you want to go? Hey, well, whatever.
And how do you know? How do you know who's giving and who's getting?
See, that's the thing. Like, I think, at least with me, like I'm an average-looking person. You know, I walk in there. If I see someone, you kind of just figure out after a while someone who's there to give and someone who's there to get, and if someone who's there to get, I'm just looking for someone who has that look, like the more effeminate, more creepy kind of look. A lot of times.
Well, I thought you're looking to receive.
That's right.
That's what he means, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did. I meant
okay.
Or receive. Sorry.
All right. All right. That's nice. And
do you ever go beyond oral sex in these institutions?
I have before, but that's with a condom.
With a condom. That's where you draw the line.
Right.
And what do you do? Do you step into his booth?
Yeah.
So that's a euphemism for something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's a booth. You walk in there. It's got like a transparent door.
Mm-hmm.
You don't lock the door. You leave it unlocked, and the person follows you in.
Mm-hmm.
And, put in the buck, and you go to town.
Yeah. And do they have like rolls of paper towels or anything?
Actually, I just discovered this. They do have a bathroom in there, and so now before I
a what?
A bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so before I go to the back section, I go to the bathroom, get some towels, put them in my pocket, and then head back to the back.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Very dignified. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right.
Indeed,
All right.
sir.
It's like a great time.
Yeah.
I went to that finishing school you're always talking about.
Yes. Indeed. Indeed.
And let me tell you something. As far as the floor goes, there, you know, peanut shells or sawdust, too good. I'd have gravel down. I wouldn't even have a floor.
Just a sieve.
No, you'd just be outdoors.
Yeah.
It'd just be dirt. Yeah, it'd be like you'd be like you're at the circus.
No, it'd have to be like cheese grater, you know?
Yeah, so everything falls through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just
like
a
a
sieve.
bird cage.
Yeah, right. Yes, bird cage.
But where's it land?
In a big sort of funnel. A funnel that just takes it outside. You hose that down. Aluminum funnel.
8 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just so it doesn't fill up.
All right.
You lost him.
I just put him on hold.
Joe's there. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right, Joe.
Right. I was gonna
so
say
what about the new AIDS? I haven't heard about this.
There is not a new AIDS.
Wow.
There, as usual, the press is making headlines out of the mundane, which is that any infecting agent will eventually become resistant to our treatments. People are worried about methicillin-resistant Staph aureus. We're worried about resistant gonorrheas. As you use an antibiotic or an antiviral agent long enough, the organisms will figure out they'll alter their genetic machinery in such a way as to get around these things. And that's what we got going now, that the HIVs, some of them, which we've been anticipating, it's just that it just suddenly occurred for the first time in an urban center, are resistant to our usual treatments. And they will come up with ways to manage that.
And as a last question, as a receiver, how likely am I to, get the virus?
I don't know. There's no answer for that. It's possible.
Okay.
Well, listen, hold on, Joe.
On the sort of rampage that you're on.
No. Well, yeah, but let me explain, Joe.
Yeah.
I've seen the AIDS public service announcements, and here's what I've learned. Whether you want to smoke some chode at the local gay pit, or you're just in a monogamous relationship,
married for 30 years,
living in Kentucky, we all have the exact same chance of getting it. It's exactly the same. I mean, this is what I've learned. It's equal opportunity. It's an infection. It will infect everyone. And we all have the same chance, exactly the same as the next guy. I mean, that's what I've learned. I just know this from watching TV and listening to celebrities open their fat traps about it, that we all have the same. So you could be manning the glory hole at the gay video mart, and it's exactly the same as someone in a monogamous relationship.
One of the Golden Girls.
Exactly, Drew. How dare you? Yeah. And to do anything other than that would be to judge.
And to profile.
And we cannot do that. It's impossible. Mm-hmm. And as you know, everyone you know who's died of AIDS is heterosexual.
Everyone.
Almost everyone.
Over 60.
Equal amount, right down the middle. Gay, and straight monogamous couples.
Not equally. Gay only represents about 6 to 8% of the population, so only about 6 to 8%.
6 to 8% of the people have died of AIDS. So
Right,
Drew,
just
Drew
a
brings
representative sample of the
Drew brings
population.
up a valid point. If less than 10% of the populace is gay, then it must be less than 10% of the populace who've died of AIDS must be gay. Drew, that's a very valid point. Very good point.
Or
is it all of them? Is it all of them? Except for one kid in Idaho gets a bad blood transfusion, a couple of hemophiliacs or something. Of course it is. Of course. Everyone close your eyes. Think all your heterosexual friends have died of AIDS. Think about it. All the big celebrities. Think about it. Nothing coming to mind. Interesting. Huh. Or are they all gay? But we can't say anything about that. No. So we do these stupid PSAs where blowhard celebrities tell everyone's got the same shot. And then, of course, you stop listening because it doesn't ring true. Drew, I don't know what percent of the populace of this country who've died of AIDS have been gay, but how many more times is it over the populace that's actually gay in this country? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 90% gay and 5% of the populace. Please. How dare these idiots? Just tell us the truth. That's all. Just go ahead and say it. Why do they have to do this? Why do we do that? It's insulting, isn't it? Everything's the same. Everything's always the same. Anybody?
What about Africa, Adam?
Over there? Well, that's our fault. We did something. There's some reason why, something we've done wrong. Did we import AIDS to Africa? It's our fault. They won't use condoms. What are we doing to get them to spread AIDS over there? Or better yet, what are we not doing to stop it? We're doing something wrong. Why don't someone talk to them? Tell them to quit raping each other. Wouldn't that be nice? No, can't do that. It's all the same. Everything's the same. The guy who blows up the next airplane could be a red-haired guy. Could be female. Could be an Asian female. Next guy to die of AIDS, celibate elderly female. We don't know. Everything's the same. That's all. And by the way, let's just keep going. No difference between motorcycles and SUVs in terms of safety. You go on the road, you take the same chance. Everything's the same. There's no difference in anything anymore. All jobs are the same. Lumberjack, CPA,
everything's the
same
if
thing.
You say anything
same
else,
thing.
everything's
Everything's
slippery
the same.
slope.
Slippery slope. Everything's the same. There's no difference between anything. Everyone can get AIDS. Everyone can do anything. Yes, right, fine. We can all get AIDS. Everyone has AIDS. That's why we all have AIDS.
Must.
There we go. We must all have AIDS because anyone can get it. Drew, I know you're in a monogamous relationship, but you have the same chance that this guy has.
Sure.
Of course.
Of
course. And, by the way, could be blowing up a plane tomorrow. You don't know.
Yeah, me, of course.
Of course. All right. So
that's why I need to be pulled out of line regularly.
Yeah, that's great. All right. So more PSAs telling us everyone can get everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's the important thing.
Yes.
And then, of course, the rest of us all dying of secondhand smoke because just close your eyes. Here, I want everyone to do this. Close your eyes and picture all the white terrorists, all the straight guys with AIDS, and all the dozens of close friends you've known who've died of secondhand smoke over the years. Oh, man. Wow. Could fill a stadium. Could fill a stadium. Yeah. Wow, that's heavy. Wow, that really gets the point home, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I'm discussing all of you. Let's take a break. We'll be back.
Thank you for calling LoveLine. Your call will be answered in the order it seems interesting.
Call LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
Placement agency, can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a job.
What field, sir? Secretarial, clerical, data processing?
Yeah, something in the space travel industry.
Space travel?
You know, maybe a crew job on a starship. I'm pretty familiar with warp drive systems and the teleportation room.
I'm not sure we have anything in that area, sir.
Come on, it's not like I'm asking for a captain.
Okay, let's take a step back. Did you finish high school?
Yeah, my federation doesn't recognize your educational system.
Maybe we could find you something else. Are you by any chance bilingual?
Fluent Martian and a little bit of Venusian.
Okay, could you hold on? I'm going to connect you to someone who speaks that.
Sure.
High school dropouts earn an average of 42% less than graduates.
Hello? Hello?
Some earn even less. Stay in school. Give yourself a chance. For more info, go to OperationGraduation.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and Ad Council.
What a tough thing your body is. It's built to withstand bending, pinching, tattooing, swimming, bumping, tickling, shaving, loud noises, childbirth, football, bad cooking, rollerblading, marathons, even company meetings. But there's something the human body isn't built to withstand. Unexpected turbulence. Happily, though, planes are built to withstand that really well. All you have to do is wear your safety belt the entire flight. So next time you fly, stay buckled up the whole time. Because after all, turbulence happens, and you're just not built for it. This message is a public service of this station and the Federal Aviation Administration.
1-800-662.
Need help.
Help.
I've been drinking for a long time. My wife, my kids, they're afraid of me. I want to stop. I can't do it alone.
1-800-662.
You can help me.
Help.
My boyfriend, he doesn't know I'm making this call, but he needs help. He can't stop using drugs, and sometimes he really scares me. If you could just help me, we just want somebody to talk to.
1-800-662.
Help here.
Help.
I'm talking about my husband. If he wasn't drinking, you'd just like to be around him, you know? Now, he says he wants to quit, but if you don't help me help him, then I gotta go.
1-800-662.
I need help.
Help.
I have to get away from these drugs. My family doesn't want me around anymore. I know I need help.
To find out about drug and alcohol treatment programs near you, call 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-HELP. A public service of this station and the Center for Substance Abuse Treatment.
Hello, placement agency.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, I need a job, I guess.
Great. What field? Accounting, clerical, data processing?
I don't know. Maybe something in the glamour industry.
The glamour industry?
Yeah, you know, glamour. Like looking really, really movie star hot.
Yeah, I know. But what area of the glamour industry?
Oh, no, I don't really want a job in industry.
Okay, wait, let's start over. Did you graduate?
There's a school for glamour?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to connect you to our glamour specialist.
Oh, great.
Okay.
High school dropouts earn an average of 42% less than graduates.
Hello? Glamour department?
Some earn even less. Stay in school. Give yourself a chance. For more info, go to OperationGraduation.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and Ad Council.
Yeah, buddy. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Dave and Melissa here tonight. They went ahead and made a very generous donation to the Tsunami Relief Fund, and therefore they've earned the opportunity to come hang out with us tonight. Here comes Dave after a monumental bowel movement, I'm guessing, because he was in the head for quite some time. Dave and Melissa and Drew and myself went out to a lovely nosh before we came in here tonight. Got a little talking in, and now the party continues right into the studio and into Mike, who's 23. Mike?
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing? First of all, thanks for taking my call. I listen to you guys every night. You guys are both geniuses.
Thank you for calling.
My concern is I'm sexually compulsive. And I have been for as long as I remember, but it's sort of been snowballing and getting worse and worse.
Okay.
A little scared I'm going to do something I'm going to regret.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm getting, pushing the envelope with females as far as like a little forceful. I also like to look at pictures of some younger girls sometimes.
How old?
12, 13.
Can't judge. Impossible to judge.
Judge all you want. I do.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's the deal.
Looking at 12-year-old.
Well, let me tell you, I was at the Meadows in Arizona.
Oh, good. It's a good program.
Except, let me finish because I got kicked out, actually.
Why?
For having sex.
Fabulous.
Who'd you have sex with? Another inmate?
Yeah, inmate, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's tough because the pickings are easy. You know what I mean?
Other compulsives.
That's
yeah.
tough, yeah.
How did you get busted for having sex?
I don't know if someone went to their counselor and told them. I don't know if it was just suspicion.
Somebody ratted
It
you.
happens all the time in these units. Was Patrick Carnes there when you were there?
Yes.
He's moved.
You only got like a half-hour session with him though the whole time. He
right.
made you buy all his books, but he only saw you for like a half hour.
Yeah, that's how Drew is. Hey, Mike.
And I did buy your book, Drew. It was very good.
Thank you, Mike.
Mike, it seems like you're aware that you have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're also aware that you're, losing a grip on yourself.
Are you going to SA?
No, I'm not.
How about just starting there?
I was in there, when I was at the Meadows and everything. See, I don't know how much of it is like addiction. I don't know if I was abused. My mom was sexually abused by her brother when she was growing up. He has cystic fibrosis.
Well, something happened to you too, for sure.
Well,
and
I
you're an addict.
read that drama of the gifted child that you're always mentioning.
Yeah.
A lot of that seemed to ring true for me.
All right, Mike, you're all up in your head. Why don't you just do a little essay and then stop doing what you're doing? You're a smart
Are you
guy.
addicted to some other chemical too?
Well, I went to Hazelden initially for weed, but I wasn't really addicted. I was just self-medicating more than anything.
Yeah, well, all addiction starts with self-medication. The addiction part is when you can't stop.
Yeah. All right.
And that's when you need treatment. So, Mike, you're
essay ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, Mike, you're in massive denial. You've been through two of the best programs in the country. You've still not embraced any real recovery of any kind. Come on, let's go. And you're going to hurt somebody or yourself if you don't take this seriously soon.
Chip?
Yep.
You're 20?
Uh-huh.
No.
Why do we hate Chip?
I'm just looking at the question.
Oh, okay. You fantasize about younger girls?
Girls and guys.
All right. Well, you got range. What? How old?
6 to 14.
Yikes.
Again, range. You know what I mean? I wish I had that kind of range,
So, Chip, you were sexually abused?
Stuck at 19 and a half.
Also?
And busty.
Not to my knowledge.
It sounds like that. That's sort of what creates that kind of impulse.
And that voice.
I've inquired in the family, and it doesn't sound like it, but you never know.
All right, Chip. Let's just go on sort of damage control here, which is it's really hard, I think, to talk people out of their fantasies, but it's
their attractions. Yeah.
It's easier to talk them out of actually acting on it. I mean, you realize it'd be wrong.
Oh yeah, I'd never act on it.
Okay.
Things like after I'm done, it's out of my head. It's like,
yeah.
It disgusts me. I hate that part.
Until 6 hours later.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same way, yeah. Never again, I announce, triumphantly.
And then
finger points toward the heavens.
As God is my
again.
witness.
As God is my witness. Never again. Never again.
Whoop.
Yep, there it goes. All right, so, Chip, you need a girl.
Well, I had one.
Oh, all right. Well, check that off the list. Now you can go to your grave happy.
I never got into it at all. It wasn't like my thing.
The ladies?
Yeah, and guys, not my thing. It's just like I'm not interested at all.
Nothing's your thing.
No, he's interested in young ones.
You mean you're interested in young ones?
Yeah. Chip, you got to get some.
At the moment, but that's all I'm ever thinking, and then it's done.
You need some treatment there, Chip.
How about a little treatment?
Yeah, I'm in therapy. It's
all right.
like I'm not discussing with my therapist.
You need to talk about it. Absolutely, Chip. It is bizarre that you wouldn't talk about it with your therapist. That's precisely the material that needs to be discussed.
Yeah, and go ahead and water it down a little bit and work into it, but bring it up, for Christ's sake.
The things you are ashamed of, the things that have affect attached to them, that's the stuff you bring up with your therapist.
Yeah.
Force yourself.
Yeah, you can talk about not giving it to the tsunami relief. Yeah, when you see the shrink.
The thing about having a therapist is that they're there to listen to you and to be sort of unjudging and caring
Who cares
resource.
if they judge? Yeah. No, I
No,
agree.
I mean, that's the point. That's the point. You know, it's somebody to listen to you and somebody who's trained. You know, so let it rip. Tell
Yeah.
your therapist what's going on. It's not going to do you or anybody else any good if you don't.
No, especially whatever 9-year-old you end up on top of. All right, we're going to take ourselves last little break. We'll be right back after this.
All right, guys. Bottom line, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? One call's all you need to make. Call the date line. The date line. 877-889-DATE.
LoveLine with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
This hour brought to you in part by Axe. Experience the Axe effect.
Placement agency, can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a job.
What field, sir? Secretarial, clerical, data processing,
Yeah, something in the space travel industry.
space travel?
You know, maybe a crew job on a starship. I'm pretty familiar with warp drive systems and the teleportation room.
I'm not sure we have anything in that area, sir.
Come on, it's not like I'm asking for a captain.
Okay, let's take a step back. Did you finish high school?
Yeah, my federation doesn't recognize your educational system.
Maybe we could find you something else. Are you by any chance bilingual?
Fluent Martian and a little bit of Venusian.
Okay, could you hold on? I'm going to connect you to someone who speaks that.
Sure.
High school dropouts earn an average of 42% less than graduates.
Hello? Hello?
Some earn even less. Stay in school. Give yourself a chance. For more info, go to OperationGraduation.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and Ad Council.
Hey, so you think you can drive properly after you've had a few drinks, huh? I don't think so. This is John LaRoquette for RAD saying, come on, plan ahead. Pick the safe alternative. Give up the keys and choose a designated driver. The life you save may be mine. Happy holidays.
Beep, 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 yeah. Drive me home, baby. Beep, 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 yeah.
Did you hear what Smokey said? Did you hear what Smokey said?
I want to know if you heard what Smokey said. Smokey said only you. This is Marty Stewart from my pal Smokey Bear, reminding you if you must burn debris or trash, do it safely. Check local laws on burning and never burn on dry when you're days. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey didn't mention nobody else. Smokey said only you.
This message from the USDA Forest Service and your state forester and advertising council.
Hi, I'm Malik Yobin. I play a cop on TV. When I was in high school, I got shot at point-blank range by another kid. My life almost ended.
Each day, 10 kids are shot dead. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for information on what you can do to help. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
Getting shot changed my life. Don't wait for something to happen to you to take action. Get involved now. Not everyone gets a second chance.
A message from the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
Hey, what's up? This is Darius from Hootie and the Blowfish for RAD, recording artists against drunk driving. When you go out and party and you get drunk, then drive, you're not only loaded, you're a loaded weapon. When you celebrate, designate. Choose a designated driver every night. Remember, music lives, and so should you.
Hey, what's up? This is Gwen from No Doubt.
For recording artists against drunk driving. You know, we all live in Southern California and we all drive these freeways.
Give up the keys, choose a designated driver. Music lives, so should you.
Happy holidays.
Jason died in a car accident on April 3rd, 95. I thought right away about donating his organs. He said to me, "Mom, if anything ever happened to me, you should donate all my organs."
Share your decision to become an organ and tissue donor with your family today.
I feel very happy that he decided this.
Organ and tissue donation. Share your life. Share your decision. Call 1-800-355-SHARE for a free brochure. A message from the Advertising Council and the Coalition on Donation.
Did you know a healthy unborn fetus can actually hear things going on around him?
Mostly they hear a pleasant sound that closely resembles the ocean. Unfortunately, some yet-to-be-born babies will also hear these sounds. These babies have a much greater risk of being born with serious birth defects. Stop drinking while you're pregnant. It's the best choice for you and your baby. A public service message from the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, this is Dan from Tonic for RAD, Recording Artists Against Drunk Driving, reminding you that drunk drivers are still the #1 killer of young adults in this country. Please use your head and save your life and those on the road. Always choose a designated driver. Remember, music lives. You should too.
You can never go home again. You can never go home again.
Well, that's the show. Was it everything you dreamed of and more?
And more.
It wasn't worth $15,000, Adam, to be fair.
That's not the point, though. I mean, think about, Drew. Nobody gives to charity like Drew.
right.
And what do you get in return?
The pleasure.
You get a little tax write-off, but you don't actually go get to do anything.
That's true.
This is not only the satisfaction of giving $15,000 to a worthy cause, but you get to listen to the Ace Man and Dr. Half Jew.
Nice.
Yeah, go out and eat a little dinner. David, Melissa, God bless you doing the Lord's work. It was
likewise.
It was a treat meeting both of you. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been LoveLine. LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Annie Gold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.